Hey guys, this is another segment of D&G Time. I'm Drew.
And I'm Gavin.
And we're prepared to give you another excellent episode.
Guys, first question coming up, Drew. So, the war cry, we all see it. Y'all do an unbelievable job. The two faces that everybody out in the school and the community see are you and Aiden Boyd. And we all know how good of a job y'all do. What I would like to know is, who are some of the unsung heroes? Who are the true people that are the backbone of the war cry that may not be in front of the camera, but are the ideas and the working behind the camera?
Well, Coach Porter, I've been here for several years now, and I've always had different people behind the scenes that did all the work, and I have to give the credit too. But I definitely think that Jacob Cash did it last semester. Michael Payton did it the semester before. He did an excellent job. But I think that Jacob Vinson this year has really done the best job I've seen so far. Like, I just get in front of the camera, people know my face, me and Aiden, but they don't see what's going on behind the camera. And that's definitely Jacob Vinson who puts all this together, and we got to give him a lot of credit. But you normally keep the people around that do the best job, and he's been here now for the past year and a half, and that's the longest we've ever had someone behind the scenes doing work. And like I said, co-hosts, they come and go. You got to give the people what they want. And he's putting out stuff out there that people love to see. So definitely Jacob Vinson.
I think him and Luke Mitchell, I think they feed well off each other. They're kind of like spaghetti and meatballs. They just go well with one another. Or some would say lamb and tuna fish. They just go well with each other.
Peanut butter and mustard?
Peanut butter and mustard, another classic combo.
Yeah.
Next topic for you. What?
Ever.
Who?
Cares?
Why?
Are you still talking?
These are some things that have kind of been sweeping through the school. I'm interested. I don't think I've heard you use these terms quite as much, but I'm sure you've heard people around you use them.
Right, Coach. I'm a little more grown up than that. We don't like to play around. One of my buddies, Leroy Marsh, he used
John David, I believe.
John David, yeah, that's what we're going to refer to him now. He uses those more than anybody. And you want to find a way to tick me off? Get me talking about something important and ask me one of those. Tell me one of those.
Well, my thing is, can we just not have a conversation with like grown adults? Like, if I want to ask a question, I don't want to just start a question and say, what? And then you hit me with, ever. Let's just have a freaking conversation.
And then they follow it up with, I'm on your head. Yerma. And I'm like, guys.
Grow up.
We don't need that.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
I know.
Next question for you, Drew. Speaking, there's a lot of good teachers in Heard County, a lot of life-changing teachers. Oh. So looking back through your time at the high school, elementary, middle, any level, who would you say your favorite teacher ever is? Or who are some of your favorites? You name a couple, one, two, however many teachers that have affected your life.
Coach Westmoreland was really good, 8th grade. But I think that my favorite has to be Coach Kerbo here at AV Tech. He's really stepped up and done a job.
What about your mom? She was your 8th grade math teacher, Miss Cornelius. She's one of the best math teachers in the state, test scores wise. I figured she would make that list.
Yeah, she's all right. I mean, I don't really have any comments for her teaching abilities. I've taught her everything she knows, so there's no reason there. Like, her and my brother really connect. They're about the same type person, so if that tells you anything, they ain't like Big D. All jokes aside, my mom really is one of the best teachers in the state. Love you, Mom.
All right, so now we're on to a crowd favorite, the lightning round. And I'm going to let you start it off this week. Lightning round topics. Again, quick thoughts on just any array of topics we've brought up.
Coach Porter, phones in class. How do you feel?
Phones in class, I think they can be good. I like to get the games going, GimKit, Blookit, different stuff like that. What bothers me a little bit is the kids love to check the Snapchats in the middle of the class, and most of the time they don't even have any Snapchats. Their phones are dry, as the kids would say, but they usually kind of abuse that power. So I like them to a degree. We got to know when to put them away as well. What about next topic? Farming simulators.
Coach, I don't know much about Farming Simulator. I know that, like you said, you got to get in there and get your hands dirty. I don't know much about farming, but I know that I like to eat and I like the food they make.
Look, I'm actually getting some info from my source at an FFA, Miss Wilson. She said, yeah, farming is has very little to do with simulators. To be a good farmer, you actually have to get in there and do the work, not on your cell phone.
Right.
Next topic. The return announced earlier this week of NCAA football, the video game. Thoughts?
Coach Porter came out in 14. Loved it. Everybody loved it. Took it away. They kind of just we've been in a low point in our life right now without NCAA football. So I think that it bringing back is going to start up a lot of stuff. Make sure you check it out next year.
I have to wonder, did they maybe bring it back because they knew you were going to the college level? They wanted to get you on there. You may be a cover athlete in a year or two.
In a year or two, Trevor Lawrence, step aside, I'm on the cover. But definitely go check out South Florida Bulls offensive guard. Coach Porter, last question. How do you feel about this whole lightning round thing? Is it really a hot topic? Do you think that we're doing well with it?
Man, I got a lot of good feedback last week from kids and teachers alike. Again, Jacob Vincent and Luke Mitchell kind of came up with the idea, and we kind of ran with it. I think it's a good way to get different groups of students and teachers involved, not just talking about sports or this, that, or the other. Kind of gets everybody involved. So I'm all on board with it, man. Go lightning rounds, go Bulls.
Horns up. That's all for D&G time. Go Braves.